Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is September 6th, and our reading is Order, then Law. In East Asia, the first order of business is order. Then, if someone insists, if we're not too tired, when we get around to it, we'll pass a law. But law or no law, people are obligated to behave with a certain amount of decorum. Healthy societies have norms accepted by the vast majority of their citizens. Laws and police officers don't enforce them, the people do. Good, orderly direction is preferable to a clockwork orange. Order Dhamma is a good place to start. James Q. Wilson, in his wonderful book, The Moral Sense, said that while all societies differ, they have this in common. They all take account of these four issues: sympathy, fairness, self-control, and duty. And what he was suggesting, accurately we think, is that the way that we organize ourselves as societies has to be at least somewhat predictable, or else there would be nothing but chaos. Now, obviously, different societies put up with a different level of chaos, and what might be acceptable here in Japan, like the police knocking on the door once a year and asking you if you've got any other barbarians living in the house, that kind of central control would be anathema in North America, and people would freak out about it. And so it doesn't have to be that we agree on all of this stuff, but we have to have some regularity in the way that we deal with one another and with God and with society. And Edmund Burke called it prescription. He said that our societies follow the lines that they've always followed before, and we only effectively make changes around the edges. We can't have these big revolutionary changes that yank the rug out from everybody in society. Those things happen during revolutions, and that's one reason evolution is preferable to revolutions. Of course, that's just our opinion. Obviously, there are a lot of revolutionaries who see that differently. But out here in East Asia, order is more important than the laws that go with it. So instead of law and order, we've got order first, and then if we get around to it, maybe we'll put some laws in place. Let's see how it goes. The most clear-cut example of this principle is the Tiananmen Square incidents in 1989, and you have to back up a little bit and look at what happened. The Cultural Revolution went from 1966 to 1976 and probably set China back 50 years with all of the chaos. And when the student rebellion rose up in 1989, Deng Xiaoping and other leaders said, hey, if you got to shoot a bunch of students, go ahead. We're not going back to that Cultural Revolution stuff. September is right effort, and it's the first part of the samadhi, or the meditation, or the concentration stream within the Eightfold Path. And it basically says you have to do this intentionally. You have to go to a certain place at a certain time and make an effort to sit. The same can be said for civil society. You have to make an effort to do this. It doesn't fall out of trees. So happy trails to you until we meet again.